gives people a spurious sense of power over those they cannot convince. Several people I interviewed had actually been unfriended on social media by their own parents, ended romances, in one case broken engagement, or unfriended their siblings or erstwhile close companions in reaction to online content they deemed offensive. They never even tried to work it out. Such a reaction to differences of opinion is insane, but has become disturbingly normalized and almost automatic. One half of my interview subjects reported unfriending or being unfriended over politics, and only one of them refriended the person and apologized to him. Broken bonds are tough to repair, and it may not be possible to refriend someone even if you have regrets or second thoughts. The impact of this poisonous political climate on our bonds with spouses, lovers, family, and friends, abetted by the ranting 24/7 news outlets, is disastrous and tragic, and it is continuing to escalate with no end in sight. Our social circles have become so insulated and homogeneous that many people, particularly younger people, rarely venture outside the group of the like-minded and have virtually no voluntary contact with anyone with whom they disagree. No wonder we demonize the opposition. Researchers from Stanford University reported that intermarriage across party lines has plummeted to just 9% from 20% in the late 20th century. No wonder so many mixed political couples feel isolated. They have so few peers, and their friends cannot relate to them. An article in the Journal of Politics in 2011 reported that parents worry more about their children marrying across party lines than across racial or religious ones, and that political compatibility has replaced even physical attractiveness as the fundamental quality to seek in a potential mate. Politics is also tearing established couples apart. According to Wakefield research, 1 in 10 couples is ending their relationship because of battles over politics, a phenomenon that has been labeled the Trump divorce. For younger millennials, the appalling statistic is 22%. And there is no more dangerous indicator of how serious a threat political conflicts are to love and civility than this. Wakefield research found that 20% of couples are now fighting more ferociously and frequently over Trump's policies than about money, the most contentious marital issue of all time. Even psychotherapy, the last bastion of the personal, has become politicized. In over 4 decades of practice, I've never seen anything like it. A patient of mine seriously considered terminating our long and fruitful relationship because I questioned his desperate plan to move to Canada after Trump won the election. We worked it out, and he decided to stay put, but the intensity of his outrage and sense of betrayal at my failure to applaud his scheme, which was related to his dealings with his unsupportive pro-Trump parents, was disconcerting. These irreparable rifts are part of virtually everyone's experience, and the list of casualties keeps growing. As a psychoanalyst and relationship specialist in practice for 45 years, and a liberal Democrat married for 39 years to a senior editor at National Review, the leading conservative journal of opinion, I've been writing about navigating this divide in my own life for decades. My husband and I have also written about it together and have appeared jointly in the media to discuss our surprising relationship. People are often astonished that the two of us have managed to accomplish a feat that many believe is impossible. I also host a podcast entitled I Love You, But I Hate Your Politics, on which I speak to a fascinating array of mixed political couples of all sorts, so others in this situation can feel they have peers. Since the 2016 presidential election, I have become the go-to expert on how to make a mixed political relationship flourish. Readers and listeners have deluged me with desperate requests for advice on how to have a political disagreement with an intimate partner without mutually assured destruction. Their predicaments run the gamut from touching and amusing to almost unbearably painful. Among the people who contacted me, a man attached both to his comic decal of Trump urinating on Hillary Clinton and to his liberal girlfriend, who demanded he remove it from his windshield. A liberal son who feared that his conservative father would physically attack him because of their political differences.